Welcome to Scanny TV on YouTube once again. See, today, Antoine Semenyo was shocked. In fact, the whole Manchester City team was shocked because at the Bernabeu, Santiago Bernabeu, it was Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0 in the UEFA Champions League. See, before the game, if you asked any Madrid fan, that Madrid fan would have told you that actually this game it was going to be difficult. In fact, the best before the game for Madrid on paper was going to be a draw, but Madrid actually showed why. They've won the UEFA Champions League on, is it about 15 times? And it was surprising. Manchester City, they could not even do anything, not just a goal for themselves. So Semenyo made his debut and I thought it was going to go smooth for him. But in fact, Charlie, let's talk about him in this quick update. Aside that, we also look at some Ghanaian players who are balling. See, this midweek and Kasadia, the Ghanaian players are scoring goals. Afena-Gyan, today he scored a goal. We talk about him. Brandon Thomas-Asante is back. We will have conversation about this boy. We also look at Forsen Amankwa, who did his best today for his side. Then Ibrahim Osman also did amazing. In fact, if you are talking about the English Championship there, it was all about the Ghanaian players this midweek. Only one player could not contribute to a goal or assist. And I'll talk about everything in this particular quick update. So please, if you have joined me, do all the good stuff. You like the video first. After that, if you are new, please consider subscribing. Put us on post notification because you have amazing updates coming your way. Also, I'll do my best and give shout outs. So leave something in the comment box for shout outs in the subsequent updates. For the other UEFA Champions League matches there, we will talk about them because Chelsea, why? Chelsea, like, what is going on Chelsea Football Club? Because you decided to go with a midfielder in goal. In Jorgensen, goalkeeper Jorgensen, he's not a goalkeeper for me, basically, because he doesn't save, like he doesn't prevent goals. And I don't know why the coach has decided in recent times to go with Jorgensen ahead of Sanchez. PSG has humiliated Chelsea today, but you know, let's begin from here. So let's start from Semenyo. Man City against Real Madrid today in Spain. It was the UEFA Champions League round of 16. Yesterday, I brought you guys some few games. These were the results from yesterday to today. Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0 happened yesterday. Atalanta, Bayern Munich 6-1 away. Atalanta. Bayern Munich won 6-1. I've brought it to you. Atletico Madrid, they won 5-2 against Spurs. Newcastle played 1-1 against Barcelona. Then today, Leverkusen were at home. They played 1-1 with Arsenal. So, you know, they got a penalty last minute and, you know, they were actually able to convert that one. So Arsenal, they got the equalizer in that particular game. Then right after that, we also had the 8 p.m. matches. Another very, very interesting, you know. PSG, they were at home and they defeated my Chelsea by 5-2. Hey, Chelsea Football Club, how could you? 5-2. Well, I'll not go into details of that game. But away from that particular one, then we also had Real Madrid. They were at home and they defeated Manchester City by 3-0, as I said. And Bodo Glimt. See, this team, Ankasa, I don't know. They are performing wonders. So they defeated Sporting CP 3-0 at home. This team, they are not playing league crowd this season. They are beating all the big teams across Europe. And Sporting, they took them on the right, 3-0 at home, and that is it. So these are the results for the UEFA Champions League round of 16, first round. Second round will happen next week, where we will have Sporting welcoming Bodo, Arsenal welcoming Leverkusen, Chelsea also welcoming PSG, Madrid welcoming City rather welcoming Madrid, I beg your pardon. Then, you know, the rest of the games will also happen. Let's see how it will go next week in the UEFA Champions League reverse fixtures. But right now, Charlie, I can boldly say some teams have qualified. My Chelsea, I'm not sure we are going to go through. For us to come and win 3-0 or more, a bad thing with this team and how we defend. Man City, almost I think it will be difficult because Madrid, they will come and defend with their lives in England, and well, anything can happen. But let's zoom down to our interest in these particular matches that were played. Ghanaian players were not able to win. Kamadin, his side was not able to win. Then Spurs, they were also not able to win. And today it has just continued like that because Semenyo, he played 69 minutes. I think when Semenyo started picking up, that was when he was substituted. That is my personal opinion. Because if you watch the game, I was watching both games, so my eye was on the Chelsea as well as the Madrid game. When Semenyo started making some incursions, sending in some crosses, that was when Guardiola took him out, and I wasn't happy with it. But, you know, he needed to change some things because na game no fakra. Even Madrid missed a penalty through Vinicius Jr. They got a penalty in the second half, and he actually played the ball. Then Donnarumma saved it, on his down left. So it is what it is. Semenyo played 69 minutes, as I said before. Ryan Cherky came to replace him. He had 2 shots in the game. Then all the 2 shots were on target in the game, where he had 39 touches, also completing 21 passes out of 26. He gave he attempted 2 dribbles. All the dribbles were success. Then unsuccessful touches were 2. He was fouled once in the game. He lost 10 times possession in opponent's half. Let me skip those ones. Then he sent 1 long ball, which was also accurate. Then he did some few other stuff to help his side. Basically, he was not all that bad, but the whole Man City team, in fact, so they didn't see top. Hey, Real Madrid, they played with their lives. All the 3 goals were scored by Federico Valverde. Very, very good player. He scored on the 20th minute, on the 27th minute, and on the 42nd minute. So a hat-trick for the Real Madrid player. And that was all for them at home today against Manchester City. Pep Guardiola, the small man has beaten you. Arbeloa has beaten Pep Guardiola today. Hey, I never thought that would happen. Man City and Madrid, they've been meetings. They know themselves too much, and it is what it is. What are your thoughts? Did you watch Semenyo? Semenyo would have set records. Had he scored a goal today, he would have become the 8th Ghanian to score in the UEFA Champions League, and he has also become the 2nd ever player to start from the non-league Bab City to play in the Champions League with Manchester City. So he had a lot of records to set, but overall his performance was not all that bad, but they've lost 3-0, so we can't talk much positives about him in the game today. Let me move on from Semenyo and talk about these Ghanaian players who are also balling goals upon goals, and I just love that. One is Afena-Gyan, Felix Afena-Gyan. Is this guy going to be considered in the upcoming friendly matches for the Black Stars team? Because Afena-Gyan is coming back. Today he scored yet again. This was his 3rd goal in the last 4 matches. And already this season, Afena-Gyan has contributed to 10 goals. He has scored 5 and also provided 5 assists in the Turkish 1 league. That is the 2nd tier league in Turkey. Right now, his side is trying to qualify. It was Ahmetspor. They went away. Ahmetsportiv. They defeated Istanbulspor by 4-0. Afena-Gyan scored on the 34th minute. That was the first goal in the game. It was a fantastic cross, and he made sure that he would pounce on it to score his 5th goal of the season. He was rated 8.3 after doing 69 minutes in the game today. 1 goal for him. Then he also gave 2 key passes in the game. 3 shots, 1 shot, 2 shots were on target. I beg your pardon. Then touches were 41. Did some few other stuff to help his side. His performance was very, very good today. And recently, he's been good. Let's see whether Afena-Gyan will be considered in the coming days for the Black Star call-up. So his side, they sit 3rd at the moment with 61 points. If they're able to enter 2nd pair, automatic, they are going to qualify to the Turkish Super League. If they finish 3rd, they will go for a qualification playoff, and they will see how things will go for them. Let's come to the English Championship, because today, one game I'll talk about here is Birmingham City versus QPR. In the English Championship, Birmingham City won by 1-0. On the 6th minute, that is where we had Roberts, who scored the only goal in the game. But that goal scored by Roberts was assisted by our own boy, Ibrahim Osman. Since he joined in January, he's been doing well, scoring some goals, and today he provided his first assist in the English Championship on the 6th minute for them. He did total minutes of 65 before Demara Gray came to replace him. After 65 minutes, he was rated 6.9 in the game, having touches of about 34, and also creating 1 big chance in the game, 1 key pass, crosses were 3, accurate passes were 12 out of 13, and also did a lot of work on the pitch for his side. Birmingham City, who now sits around the middle table, they also want to enter the qualification playoff in the championship. I'll actually display the table later for you guys. Let's go to Coventry City. They were also at home, and they won 3-0 against Preston United. In fact, for Coventry, I think they've qualified because winning 3-0 against Preston today, dear Afa. Our own boy, Brandon Thomas-Asante, he's back. Thomas-Asante scored for his side today. You know, recently he was not starting games because this player went on injury. Returned from the injury, unfortunately, he got some ban because of some, issues that happened on the pitch. So right now, he's gotten back into the starting 11 today under Frank Lampard, and he scored a second goal for them on the 34th minute. That is where a cross was sent in, and a rebound. He made sure that he will score for Coventry City today to lead by 2-0 at that time, and they eventually scored a third goal through Grims on the 50th minute. So 3-0 for Coventry City. For me, I just feel like Coventry, they are runaway leaders. At a point, they opened the gap, then Middlesbrough closed it, and later on, right now, Charlie, Coventry might be him crash. So Thomas-Asante today, he also did amazingly well to score a goal for his side, and he actually did total minutes of 79 in the game before we had Jonah Makelo coming to replace him, and after 79 minutes, the player was rated 6 out of 10 today with touches of 44, also completing 13 passes in the game today, where he also had 3 shots in the game. 1 shot was on target, 1 shot was blocked, and did some few other stuff for his side, Coventry City, who are almost qualifying. For me, I just feel like they've qualified to the EPL next season. So Thomas-Asante next year, only if he doesn't move, he's going to play in the EPL, and we are going to enjoy him more with the English top flight side. Now, let me move on and talk about, Force Namankwa, because as I said, this week there in the championship, Ghanaian players, they ball. Force Namankwa came on the 81st minute for his side, Norwich City. Today, they did a comeback. They won 2-1. After coming on the 81st minute, he scored on the 84th minute. Just 3 minutes apart, he got his second goal for the Canaries, who won by 2-1 at home. And this player, because of injuries, so if not injuries, Force Namankwa would have been doing a lot for Norwich City. He'll go on long injury, come back, and injuries has been worrying him since he joined Norwich about 2 seasons ago. And that is it also for the player. So this week in the championship, except Jordan Ayew, the Ghanaian player in there who didn't score or assist, Ishaaku did so. Thomas-Asante, Ibrahim Osman, this player, Force Namankwa, like all the players, they were assisting and scoring goals, and I really love the form that the boys are picking. They need to qualify to the top flight, then we will enjoy them more. So that is it also from these players. I'll display the standings here. Coventry now has 77 points. Oma qualifier with Middlesbrough 69, then Millwall 68, Ipswich 65 with a game in hand, and it continues just like that. With the bottom 3, Oxford, West Brom, Sheffield Wednesday, Leicester City, still they need to fight. After that 6 points deduction, they have to actually fight to survive relegation this particular season. So guys, a lot will be coming through, and I also bring you guys more on this channel. What are your thoughts on everything that we spoke about concerning Ghanaian players' performances from the UEFA Champions League to the Turkish One League, and also completing everything or ending everything in the English Championship? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Big shout out quickly. Let's go here. Okay, shout out going out to Brotaku. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate you. Ima8485, I've seen your comments. Nana Ansa, you commented under the last video. Thank you. Peace Perfect, you also here perfecting all the peace. 247 Jalil, I've seen you. Then Betty Johnson's Kantiwa, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I've seen Kingsley Bento. Thank you. Ofochuprosper.mo is here. URLB. Thank you for being here. Gideon Akagbo, you also on this channel. Abdullah Idrisu is here. Godwin Tugba. Thank you. Emmanuel Akolebia, thank you for being here. P.A. Boa, you also here. Thank you. Daching Frames, you also on this channel. Sakite Babite, thank you. Your name is very, very amazing and it's nice. Yeah, great. You also on this channel. Thank you. Joseph Tevi, I've seen you. Chris Akom, thank you for being here always. Felix Infojo, Dachene, John Eje, Akodak Bashiru, thank you. Kwejo Eshen, thank you for being here, Kwejo. Ebenezer Gabra, you also on this channel. Thank you. Akimbasi Ahebet is here. Boaje Scott is here. Bredu Jonas, you also on this channel. Ma Abi, I've seen your comments. Demos Morris. Intipuni, thank you. Okay. Ismail Mohammed, you are here. And Philip is here. Apekwa Bednego Davli Pata. The Beast Reviewed, you are back. Kwame Ej, thank you. Elinam, I've seen your comment. Elinam. Emmanuel Amane is here. Razi Blains, Kata, thank you for being here. Accounts 13, thank you. Emmanuel Donko is also here. Let me do this ones quickly. Barak says 365. Derry Matthew, Kofi Osu TV, Abuaje Scott, I've seen you. Haruna Muhammad, Stefan DK, Jinyami GH, Xavier Aivo, thank you. Ashford Kofi, you are also here. Richard Boche is here. Muhammad Ali is here. Najom Baba Fidelis, thank you. And these are all the comments I have under the last video as of the time I'm recording this one. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Ghanian TV, and of course, we shall meet later.